Hi guys, in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to create your very own subscribe button in Blender 3.3. Okay, so first let's start by adding a cube. So I'm going to go Shift A, Mesh, and click Cube. Now I'm just going to scale it down because it's way too large. I'm just going to scale it in the Z axis, okay, and then I'm just going to scale it in the Y axis. So I'm now going to add a subdivision surface modifier. This will make it more smooth. Okay, that's not smooth. So I'm just going to go to edit mode and then add loop cuts. So you could do one loop cut, but you have to make it even on both sides. So I'm just going to Control Z and then add two loop cuts. I'm just going to place it in the middle and then scale it in the x-axis. So I'm just gonna make some loop cuts there and there. Just gonna not use the double loop cut thing. So that's our subscribe button base. So I'm just gonna go back to object mode and increase the level of viewport to 2. And then now I'm gonna add the text. So I'm just gonna go, where is it? Oh, it's there. So I'm just gonna click text. I'm just gonna rotate it. Which way is it? Which way is it? Okay, so probably I'm just gonna rotate it. Okay, that's better. So after we've rotated it like that, I'm just gonna move it forwards and then move it there. So now I'm just gonna type in subscribe. No, okay. Why did I just enter? Okay, still me. Okay, my mistake. So I'm just gonna go to the Z-axis view and then move it in front of the subscribe button. Okay, that's not thick. So I'm just gonna go to the geometry tab and then extrude it to make it like a bit thick. So you can see it's 3D. I'm just gonna move it in the Y-axis. Move it in the x-axis. Okay. So now I'm just gonna add a font. So you can do any font you like by clicking that button. So I'm just gonna select a font. Okay. So after I've done my font, I'm just gonna scale it. So I'm just gonna put the object origin to geometry. Or you could just left click and set the origin to geometry, so then it scales on its geometry instead of its like edge or vertex, anything you like to call it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna shade smooth the button. Oh yeah, that looks more like a button. So I'm just gonna go there and then go to normals and apply auto smooth and just decrease the angle so the normals are right. So I'm just gonna add a color. So I'm just gonna make the subscribe button red with a tinge of metallic. Just gonna increase metallic, decrease roughness. So that technically looks like metal. So I'm just gonna make that subscribe text gray. Yeah, that's so cool. I'm just gonna move it up. I'm just gonna add a floor. I have no idea what it's called because or whatever it is because it's like floor and then it's also a background. So I'm just gonna select that edge and move it up. So it's technically like a background and a floor. So I'm just gonna bevel that edge, increase the mouse wheel. Okay, ta-da. I'm just going to shade smooth it and then add a new material to it. I'm just going to make it completely black. I'm going to scale in the x-axis. I'm just going to add add this camera. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. I'm gonna select Control Alt Numpad 0 to bring the camera to your view. I'm just gonna move it up. I'm just gonna move the whatever it's called down. I think we're ready. That looks so cool. I'm just gonna go to the render output and go to my camera view. It's way too dark, so I have to add a light. I'm just gonna add an area light. Move it up in the Z-axis and scale it up. I'm gonna increase the power. Okay, that looks cool. Just gonna duplicate it and then rotate it in the X-axis and then move it in the Y-axis. Rotate it more so it's facing the subscribe button. Okay, so now it's lit up nicely. So now I'm just gonna go there and then set it to cycles. So that looks really nice. And I'm gonna click on denoise. Okay, and then I could set the time limit to about 4 seconds, so it renders in 4 seconds. But I'm just gonna keep it at EV. Okay, so that's like. So I'm just gonna go to the color management and set the look to very high contrast because we want a type of contrast going on it. Thanks guys for watching. See you later.